And now I want to go to a special guest joining me, Lisa Christian. This is Destiny's mother who was shown with a cigarette. Ms. Christian, thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
A lot of people want to know what you were thinking. I know that you were trying to have your daughter mimic the star of the Grease musical, but I believe there were many other possibilities in mimicking her than having her smoke.
Well, first of all, it was our first glitz pageant. We just wanted her to be competitive with the other girls. To me, pretending is not harming her. I smoked candy cigarettes when I was little. I don't smoke. My parents don't smoke. And she has been taught that it is a health risk and that she knows the danger in smoking. And she is not your typical 4-year-old. She does know the difference between right and wrong.
Question. As you know, it is illegal to sell cigarettes to minors, Miss Christian. So, with that in mind, why would you have your daughter pretend to smoke?
It was just a prop. Nothing more, nothing less. It was a fake piece of paper rolled up.
Well, would you consider putting a fake gun in her hand or a fake machete or a fake machine gun?
There is nothing wrong with the child pretending.
Mine do not. Mine do not play cops and robbers. Mine don't even have pretend guns. We don't even say G-U-M because my fiance was murdered with a handgun many, many years ago, so we don't play
but again,
gun.
That is to each their own. What I do with my child may not be what you do with yours.
That is so true. But does it like ring in your mind or flash a red sign of alarm that legislatures have outlawed minors and cigarettes, and you have your daughter pretending to smoke? And I believe your words were, don't forget to smoke.
Well, like again, there's a lot of editing that goes on in those shows that you all didn't see.
Oh, tell me. I want to know that.
And my child was only pretending, and she knows that she was only pretending. She's not your typical 4-year-old.
Well, tell me that. Well, I would certainly agree with that. You say there was a lot of editing. Okay. What did we not see?
There was a lot of stuff. There was her gymnastics. There was dance. There was just a lot of things that you didn't see. Her family time. I have four older boys. They don't smoke either.
You know what, Miss Christian? There have been a million times, and my children are only 4.5 right now, that I've said, why didn't I think of this earlier? Why didn't I do X? I should have done Y. And I torture myself whenever I make a mistake, and the twins pay for it, right? If you had to do this again, what would you do?
You know, I'm not sure with all the controversy that's going on, but I mean, as far as her pretending, yes, I'd let her pretend again. Because to me, I think a child with imagination is going somewhere.
Really? A child with the imagination that she's smoking a cigarette? How about a child imagining she's got lung cancer? You know, I was hoping that you would get it after hearing from a lung cancer specialist, after hearing from all of these people that are condemning what you did. You know, to an imagination, what? Do you want her to imagine what? Shooting up heroin? You want her to imagine robbing a bank? What do you want her to imagine? Well, this is not imagining like being a princess or a researcher or a school teacher. She's imagining smoking. She refers to it as my cigarettes.